Hi, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and I'm here to start a new journal. I did make a journal cover somewhere last year, I don't know when, and I also messed it up. This is from packaging. I think there was some sheets in here, like the packaging, and this was longer. I don't know anymore, but it came from something I ordered, and I thought it would make a really nice cover for a journal, but like I said, I messed up. But I'm going to, and I think it was the thread, and I have the same thread in my sewing machine now, but then when I started this one I had a different sewing machine and that one is broken, so I bought a new one. Or maybe this will work with the new sewing machine, I don't know, we will see. And I'm going to use Blue Memories kit in it. This is the first kit that is listed in my Etsy in 2022. So yeah, let's start. I will do some speed up between everything. I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going to create the cover and maybe speed up the process a little bit and put some music under it, so it's very nice to watch, because it's very exhausting to craft and talk at the same time. And I'm just layering stuff as usual, so you can see what I do, and if I have something that is worth mentioning, needs more explaining, I will do that, but if not, I will just continue and you can see the process. So I hope you'll enjoy. I'm going to start now, and I'm really looking forward to do something with this cover. Yeah, okay, let's start. Okay, this is the part where I do have to talk. You saw me glue in the book pages on the inside, and I did this to make the cover more sturdy, because book pages and glue are really nice texture, and also it creates some sort of border. But what I still have, even with my new sewing machine, is messy stitching. But it's not a big thing, because the reason why I wanted to stitch was I wanted to fill up the borders, because you saw the layers of cardstock on the side and I didn't like that. But I was hoping, but yeah, that didn't happen. The stitching went well, but over here you see it's very messy, so I do have to cover this up. But what I can do is color this, and yeah, I have to cover it with fabric, I think. But because I was tempting to throw the cover away, I was thinking this is not working with the sewing part. But I'm finished now with the terrible sewing, so maybe I can try to make it work and just stick by this cover. So I'm going to do that. But this is not the best cover I ever made. But like I said, the stitching was pure functional. But I was kind of hoping it would look like this throughout the whole border on both sides. But yeah, it didn't. So, but I'm going to continue now working on the cover. And I also have to think about something on the inside. Probably put some lace over here and then glue on some panels. But first I'm going to ink to make it more interesting, and we will see where it ends. I think it will be okay, because this is just a border to cover up, so I will manage. I'm going to continue now, probably without talking. Okay, I'm stopping without the talking. I'm starting to talk now because the reason that I'm stopping is I was thinking about gluing on the panels, but if I do that, I will not be able to sew on a pocket if I want to sew on a pocket. And I think I do want to sew on a pocket. And I think I want to use this as part of the pocket. So I need to, and I want to make two. And the other thing I'm going to do, because I think it's a waste if I leave this on. It's a large piece of cheesecloth that is not being used to embellish the journal, but it's on the back side of this panel. So I thought, well, if I cut this out, I have a base to put under for the pocket. And I don't have a lot of cheesecloth, otherwise I would leave it, but it's hard to, although we are a cheese country, I think it's rather hard to find the right sort. I'm not sure this is the right kind, but it's not something you can buy very easily. You can buy it online, but then I found that the shipping cost was more expensive than the sheet, and you can buy very small size cheesecloth, like using to make yogurt or make actually some cheese. They are in small sizes, which I don't want. I want a lot, not a very small size. So I'm not sure if I'm putting them straight the right way. Sorry, I know they are not straight, but let me just see. I think this will be okay. Will this be enough as a base for the pocket? Probably yes. What I'm going to do, this one could be a little bit larger, but yeah, it is what it is. And this is actually kind of sad, because this was the curtains in the old nursery from my father-in-law's room and my mother-in-law's room. They both moved last June to a new facility. They built a new nursing home, the same nursing home but completely new, and they had new curtains from the house, so the old ones we have to take them down and remove them. And what is happening here? Oh, this is the end. And this is the curtain of my, I think it was my mother-in-law's curtain. She's still alive, but it's kind of sad. I'm working with it, but I do like the curtain thingy. So it's gonna be something like this. Let me so two of those things make a pocket. Yeah, I have exactly two. I need to cut this off. Also the little but when I saw these curtains, I thought, well, we're not going to take them to the second-hand store. They were in the room when they started living there, so they were not actually theirs. They were in the room, probably from a previous person that lived in that room. And then, well, they pass away and family leaves the stuff behind. Oh, well, I do think this looks nice. But I want to, let me just see. Wrap the panel like this. Because then there needs to be something over here, otherwise this is not going to work very well. Let me see how I'm going to sew this together. Do a little brainstorming. Should I take a piece of the paper that's on the front of the cover and fold it like so? Let me try if I can explain. I'm just thinking of this. I don't know if it will work. Let's try. This is about the size. Oh, it's not straight. You have to cut it straight first. But this is very difficult paper to cut because it's the pattern is on. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like some sort of velvet. I don't think it is velvet, but it's something pressed on, like you embossed powder, but then it is like, this feels like fabric. It's very soft, but it's very difficult to cut. Oh, it hit the ball that was on my desk. So this isn't the most professional video ever, but I just want to take you along in the process and to see what I do. There are about 4. So I want to score about 4. 1, 2, I score. Oh, this is breaking. Not. No, it's not breaking. It's okay. Just kind of scared there. Okay, let me try to explain what I want to do. Fold this. Let me get some. Where are the? Okay. I have them here. I think, yeah. I'm gonna fold this down and then gonna put this in. Do I like this? Absolutely not. I'm not going to do this. It is stupid. Okay, try something different. Maybe I have enough lace to make 2. Okay, let's try this. So I'm going to fold this down and I'm going to put this over. do have to say it's kind of waste of the pretty pattern from the... First let me try to sew it over like this, and then let's see how the pocket will hold. Let's try that. I'm going to do it on the sewing machine. Okay, I did sew around the pockets, 4 times on top and 2 times on the sides to make it more sturdy. Now I need to figure out a way, how am I going to... I can, let me see. Okay, this is not working. I am able to fold this underneath a little bit. But I don't think... I think I have to stitch over here first and then stitch on the sides, so this stays on, there's no thread going through, because I don't like the thread going over here. If that makes any sense in how I explain it, because sometimes I have trouble explaining what I'm doing. Or what I want to do, actually. I'm not doing it right now. Let me check if they are on this about the same height. I think they are. Well, this one needs to be higher a little bit. What I'm gonna do, I have a small strip of the cheesecloth, and I'm going to put this in between, so it looks like there's enough. Well, there is not enough, but I want to take this up higher, maybe. Let me check, because I do want to see how it... I have to do it again, sorry. I want to be sure it... If I'm putting it like this, like so. Yeah, that's okay. I have to align this one with this one. About here, give or take. Don't move it. Oh, that hurts. Yeah. Okay. This is very low. This is a pocket. Adjust it again. We need a pocket. maybe I can fix it to make something else go lower underneath the pocket. That's okay. I will fix it. Take this up. Okay, I'm going to sew. So I did all the sewing. What I am going to do is secure this on the back with some paper tape to make sure it stays where it should be staying. So this looks weird, but it will help secure everything. This needs to be on another spot. It's too much to the side, so it shows on the outside. Something wrong with my hand. I went to the doctor this morning to see if there was something broken after all, but it's not broken, but there is some swallow and some, I don't know how you call it, water, wound, moist from the wound. I don't know how you call it. We call it wondvocht, but I guess you don't call it that way. Is this the front side? Yes, it is. Do I want to put this one over here? So much threads going on. Let me see. Okay. This one over here. I'm not sure if I want to put this one over here, and the reason why, because this has this, and then it's on the outside, and now it's on the inside of the cover. I like that better, so I'm going to put this one over here, this one over here. need to stitch this again. No, I'm not doing that. Let me just check. I have this lace, small. Thought about putting it up here. Or like so. No, I'm going to do that. I'm trying to glue it, but if it needs to be sewn on, I can still sew it on, because I still haven't glued in this panel. And I want to wrap it around. I'm putting glue on it, but it's not on the right spot. Just secure this. Yeah, it's okay. I have a lot of this blue lace, so I can put on the borders without worrying it's not enough. So I'm finally back. I don't know what was wrong with my sewing machine, but I had to take it apart and clean everything. Nothing in it, but it didn't work. New needle, clean the needle, did some tweaking with the settings, new thread. But yeah, I'm finally done with sewing this together. And I am going to glue it in. I was thinking about putting on some buttons over here, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe in a later stage I can add them anyway. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, this is fraying like crazy. I don't know how to stop this. Okay. Glue it in like this. Let's see. We have this over here. This is nice. Okay. Let's go. Oh, and I did something. Sorry. Let's try again. This, how do you call it? We call it a tuba. But this is an old thing. It is 3 years old, so I don't think it's still good. And I wanted to throw it away. And then I thought, well, how easy can you divide your glue? Spread it over your project and clean it. So, yeah, that's my glue, I don't know, scraper. I thought I would share it with you and also trying it out now. Let's see how it goes. Because everybody has some sort of thing like this at home. Oh, this really works well. This is a good idea. Okay. Some more glue over here. But it does work. And the thing is, sometimes I have a bottle that is almost empty and then I try and take the last bit out and it pops on your sheet or paper like one big lump of glue. And when you have this on your desk, you can immediately start separating. Oh, this is really working. So I am thinking about filling the bottle with some water so it stays more sturdy on the desk, because now it's kind of wonky, but that's the only downside. Oh. Yeah, okay. But it does work, as you can see. So I'm looking for using this one. It's a mess on my desk. Stuff lying around. Things I need I can't find. Things I don't need are in my eyesight. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Okay, let's try the glue thingy again. Maybe I can even empty a bottle that is still on my desk. If I can open it. Oh, my hand is too... It's very handy to use the glue up like this, because now I can easily scrape it over the surface. This is really working great. Good idea. I'm going to clean it. Yeah. Very good idea. Ooh. No. to line this up, sort of. I think it's okay. I'm not going to measure very precisely. I think it's okay like this. Yeah, this is really looking cute. And all the little pieces I cut off, I keep them. And I'm going to do something with it in a later stage. And use it as an embellishment on a journal. So don't throw that away. Oh man, this is looking great. Yeah. And the edges are rounded now. They are not, you see, this with the book pages it did help. But I notice now that I did all the inking, well, that wasn't necessary because there's no ink. Maybe I'm going to put some glue in between, but I'm going to do that off camera. And what I am going to do, this one is a little bit more wider. I'm gonna cut it a little so you see the embroidery better. Now it's a little bit tucked away on the side. And I just checked Facebook and I saw a lot of people are joining in with the challenge, Matters of the Heart challenge, and it's really fun to see you all responding to it so well and enthusiastic. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Enthousiast we say in Dutch. So yeah, that's a fun thing to see. I am going to glue this down because there's probably going to be something over this when I make the binding.